All right, let's try that again. Everything should be fine now. Or not. All right, everything should be fine. You guys hearing the game, you guys hearing me, you guys hearing the music. Everything's fine. Everything's peachy, right? Nothing's broken. Testing, testing, check, check. You guys out there? Anybody still awake? All right, everything should be good. Everything fine, peachy. I think so. All right. So then can we try? I'm sure everything at high. Is it just me or is my field of view like really close? The hell is causing that to happen? I'm touching buttons again. I'm touching buttons again. And I'm gonna break shit. I'm getting like this weird flicker. I don't know if it's the rendering or... You're supposed to be on this monitor. There you go. This is blinking green, so I think I can unplug it. I'll plug it into charge later tonight. There's a ludicrous. I must try. Sure, we can leave that. It's screen shake that we don't want to leave on. Screen shake is... Only 50% of the GPU. So really and truly, the thing that was killing stream could have been... Let me see. If I turn this on... everything shot up to 98%. Like, instantaneously. Smooth as hell, though. But I think it's causing a little bit of chop. This is... Yeah, it is choppy as hell for you guys. So it's smooth for me, but it's choppy for you simply because of... Yeah, that's a lot, you know. So basically what's happening is that it's 2 different frame rates that you guys are getting. Alright, now I did say I wanted to try... Is Valkyrie? Valkyrie? Yeah, Luma's out, right? Not yet? Nope, not yet. Where's Spring Step, the new one? Oh, that is cool. The signal actually, the fingers move. His missing finger. So we're gonna try to put a little blue on him.
Bold and uncompromising.
Nobody asked you for your input, sir. It still cracks me up that I'm getting all of these now. Right. Nah, I ain't putting one I'll allow. I ain't putting 2. Oh, that is. There's a whole depth of audio that you don't get. That I'm hearing things like. Wait, what? Really? Oh, so it does it for 25 seconds, slashing nearby enemies, dealing blast damage and status effect before returning to the ring. So now I want range, strength, and duration. So I can put a little duration on each. Some strength. Alright, let's try it out. So I think everything is fixed now. I literally had to. So even after doing the system restore, it still didn't work. I quite literally had to unplug everything and plug it back in. And then it would.
The art of combat must be practiced to truly master the canvas of war.
Oh, there's another Tenchi. Woohoo! Hello there. I feel like this is still not enough blades. Can I increase the amount of blades? I feel like I need a bowl of cereal. I'm hungry. Someone's using a hieroglyph. Can I get it? Boom. So which means this really is my OG PC account. Isn't it what's cool when it is you meet someone with another Tenchi? So I've officially met a Marie Tenchi and a Shia Tenchi. I'm adding them as a friend. They seem cool peoples. Kufu, you want to come with? While I experiment. So now that we have Dante and Virgil, I need to build a Nero. Cause this is exactly, yep. No, all we need is an augment mod that basically causes a bunch of slashes. Oh, that reminds me. I don't know. Oh, with someone that they went AFK. I asked if they were okay. Oh shit. I hope they're okay. No, you know what I mean for a seizure, because seizure's gonna be messed up, man. All right, you want to do that one again, Gufu, or you just want to continue down the line? Doing steel path incursions. So I just started these, so you could probably start them over if you want, which is the defense that I just did. Come on, Gufu. You know I always got you.
Operator, I've run diagnostic regressions. All systems nominal. You don't need to thank me.
Last one that I just did was, I don't know, that doesn't, oh, Earth Grenade Defense. This one. Lith. Ooh, that felt good. Is this pro mode? What's this pro mode? Oh, why is, how? Weird. Whoops.
Their rage is vehement, their focus impressive. Give them a warrior's death.
So what does this 3 do again? This only takes damage every other performance. Is there any way at all to increase the amount of blades? Tone! Creeper, guess what? When you were gone, I broke everything. I literally broke everything. We had no audio, I touched the button. Apparently, when I switched monitor inputs, it completely screwed up all my sound settings. So sound was like, no. Yeah, I'm used to that. Everyone usually does. How you going, To? I'm actually thinking to, and I know this is going to sound dumb, I miss doing technician work. I'm actually thinking to, like, at least for the next couple of months, kind of offer friends and family free tech support.
That was the last of the Blue Strike 3. We took a risk, but it paid off.
Or at least run like a back to school special and have like everyone bring their computers.
The mission was scrapped, but everyone made it out. That is what matters.
The mission was scrapped. Everyone made it out. We finished the mission, but the mission was scrapped. If you can't fix your own issue, can you fix everyone else's? Wow. That hit. That hit, Creeper. That hit. That really hurt. So you're trying to say I'm bad tech support? Okay. Well, guys, I'll go cry now in the corner. How you been, Mr. Toe? Toe, guess what? I'm finally back on PC.
Orders reminds the operator to take time for themselves. Pressure creates diamonds, yes, but it also creates rubble.
I'm finally back on PC. Back. Hello. How long until I break it? We started with breaking it. Admittedly, we started by breaking. You spent more time on calls with me recently to share. One part, which is the AIO, which I don't really want. I want to discuss, but I don't want to discuss just yet because I'm a little upset with how the company is treating with it. So, short version, they were going to do an RMA, and then because of where I live, they changed their mind on doing the RMA.
Accept your death, and you may yet avoid it. Trust in your...
So as positive as I was talking about them last night, I'm a little disappointed because all of a sudden, perform a farm soon, but I'm suddenly making super plays. Oh, nice. Yeah, I need to form a farm. I also need to platinum farm. So we don't get heirloom packs, right? We have to buy them ourselves. Yeah, so then actually I think I still, nope, it ended. Shit. I had a 50% off on plat. I wanted to get the Valkyrie heirloom pack. I also may need to purchase another mouse. I miss my Logitech mouse. I needed to get a new mouse, but I decided to try something different because I've been using that Logitech mouse for 7 years. So I may save up, and because this mouse I will just use on my laptop, and I'll just get that mouse for well, this. Listen, I will say this about Logitech. They are not the flashiest. Alright, they are not the flashiest. But they are bloody reliable. And I'm talking about, I've been using Logitech devices since... I want to make sure I'm not misremembering. I've been using Logitech devices since my first PC. Ooh, ditto in chat. When I say my first PC, I'm talking about when I was a teenager that was running Windows ME. And I'm almost certain if it is my stepmother didn't throw away the controller, that controller would still be good. Because I had a Logitech controller back then. Fun fact, my stepmother used to think that I played too many video games and that I'd never amount to anything with video games.
Nora's got the goods for one lucky dreamer. Who's it gonna be? Tata.
So it's funny, right? It's like video games are not gonna do anything for you in life. Okay. When did it become after 3? Ah, crap. Alright. As soon as we finish these incursions, I may have to read off, unfortunately. Hey, Shard. We caught matching dittos. Yeah. 42 minutes. Goofy. Cheeky. Oh crap, I have not been logging into TFD. I must be so far behind on those logins. I don't think I'll still be able to get the... I'm at least a week behind on those logins. Probably more.
Keep going. Nobody knows you're here. Terminal. Find one and patch me in. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. This will take a moment. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I know there was some overage with the logins, but I don't think it was much. It may have been probably just a week.
This isn't working. It's the sentients. Take them out.
I didn't even log in over the weekend to see what the trader had. Shoot.
Sentient
Hold.
forces eliminated.
Hold.
We can continue.
I have a question.
Still working on it.
Is it just me? You used to have the option of seeing like a whole list of people on this side, right? You used to see your teammates on that side. Was that removed? Or is it a setting I have to turn back on?
Area completed. Move on. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
I'm not imagining, right? You used to be able to see your list of teammates. Is it an option you have to turn back on? I don't know. Because I felt like I was seeing it on PlayStation just now.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Show teammate names. Oh, crap. I think I just saw it. Thank you.
We are finished here. Move on.
Ooh, kitty propped.
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm detecting a large security force heading your way. It's the Grenier. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
I'm coming, go for.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
I don't understand how I'm getting all of these achievements again.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
Run as fast as you can. Options, interface, show player list. That's what it was. Show playlist. So if ever anyone's looking for it, that's what you're looking for. So, what are some PC games I should get back? I have Phasmophobia. I wonder. What game should I get for the PC?
Your target is the reactor. The reactor will have tight security. Watch out for enemy patrols.
Your enemies have grown fierce. Use all that you have learned.
Detroit Become Human. Oh, that is a good game. I may have that on PlayStation. Hades. Okay, I've never played the Hades 1 or 2. Satisfactory, I'm not sure if that's my kind of game. I've seen you guys play it. It looks fun. I used to play builder games, and when I say used to, like, I was a Warcraft junkie. Yeah, I need to get back PSN. PS Plus. Ooh. I need to install Xbox. I have to see if PC Game Pass, if I do get PC Game Pass with this.
Target found. Destroy it.
I love the fact that I built this with a 2 terabyte hard drive, and I was like, yeah, 2 terabytes should be enough for a good while. I forgot how big games have gotten over the years.
It is done, Tenno.
Alright, the only thing... Have you played Armored Core 6? Nope. I haven't played any of the Armored Core. There were a couple that... Was it Armored Core? There was something that was on PS Plus the other day. I managed to pick it up, but, well, as I said, I don't have access to it.
Do you remember the old war, Operator? Order seems to have misplaced those memories.
There used to be a bunch of free games you could have gotten. I know Epic has some free games. Can also get some free games at Prime. Does anyone still play Lost Ark? I probably won't be here at that time too, so I hope you have a good one. Oh, I just remember. Oh, I've been so busy. All right.
Don't be alarmed by the crew. They're Grineer defectors, rescued by Stellaridian, but too broken to join their ranks. Instead, they've banded together in search of a more peaceful life. They call
I just looked at the date. I need. Yeah. A lot of people have been asking me about Ark and what's the next bloody game?
I've located the first group of survivors. Find them and escort them to the waiting transport. Use this comms console to rush out more survivors. The infestation is airborne and it's slowly killing the crew. The med boosters scattered throughout the ship are their only hope for survival. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Sorry, Brain's getting to that sleep deprived fuzzy. I didn't sleep last night. I slept like probably an hour or two. I'm back to my not sleeping habits again. I'll try to get... That's why, as much as I can push through, and I don't think I should do that 3 days in a row. And I'm already on day number 2. So I'm going to stop it at day number 2 and not reach to day number 3.
Tell the survivors when they're ready to move on.
Time to go.
Ah, shoot, I should have brought Wisp. Wisp would have made this so much quicker. Yep.
Inflicted with that mutation of pacifism defect. You should have been incinerated like the garbage you are.
Scanning for additional crew. A group of survivors has escaped.
Could you all get here? He spawned and then he died. Ooh. 2 procs? Ooh. I believe so. I have access to others. I believe 1 or 2 of my friends still have Oxes. My problem is I'm on a tight deadline because there are some games I want to get done. And as well, as I've told you guys, October is going to be an uncharacteristically light month for me. And I feel like we've taken a lot of months off this year. And I want to say I'm sorry about it, but I know it was necessary a lot of the times. February was me dealing with dad. April into May was me moving. And then, well, this last week was me building the PC. And, well, October is, well, the wedding. So... I hope you guys will understand October, me having to disappear for a little bit. Oi.
Even the Tenno cannot save you. It
Bring
is
your
done.
man.
Agafu.
He's here to kill the defectors. Take him out.
I don't know why it does that. So much for me going to bed. So much for me going to bed. Okay, we're gonna have to stretch. Yeah. Good morning, Kiwa. It's like a period.
That's a thank you from Nora to you, wherever you are.
You so look, have to go back for Tennocon and say a few things. Yes. I hope you have a safe trip, Kira. I will keep in contact with you. Let me know when you reach safely. And guys, if you've not checked out my good friend Kira, go check her out. Go say hi. Go say hello. Give her all the head pats. She deserves them.
Operator,
Head
audit
pats.
has
Oh,
been
I'll show you.
traced
You want
with
to?
the
You want to?
foundry's
All right. Let
AI
me see if it is I can without.
You could say we forged a new
Yeah.
connection.
You can see it. It's not a wireless camera, so you can kind of see it. DM me in Discord. I can send you the list of specs. It's quite an extensive list, but it's a Ultra 7 5070 Ti, MSI board, Corsair fans, AIO. Anything else? Nothing too fancy. I'll once I get everything teased out and it's all good, I will post the specs in Discord. I'll probably post the specs on my down below in the description. Oh, it is. It is. I reboot in a matter of seconds. Do I have you on Discord? Oh, I do not. Yeah, DM me on Discord and I'll send you the spec sheet. When is Tennocon? That's this Saturday. Oh, I was supposed to ask you guys. Well, first off, my horrible manners. I apologize. Welcome in, everyone. My name is Ashura Tenchi, Trinidadian-based streamer, Warframe creator. I do play a lot of horror games, adventure games, quest games, RPGs, and basically a lot of variety. We've also started back fighting games, driving games. Ooh, I have a couple driving games on this. I have a couple driving games on this to have fun with now. Hey, Creeper, I can finally play ATS with you. Yeah, I do play a lot of variety here. It's part of my scattered brain personality. I have a wide variety of interests that basically allows for me to kind of enjoy so many different things. You've lost track of all the discords you're already. Listen, it happens. There are discords that I thought I was in that it turns out I wasn't. I don't know if people probably booted me out of the server because I was inactive, which is fine. You know, that's 100% fine. Because the inverse could also be true. I could have thought that I was in someone's Discord, and then it turns out, well, no, you weren't. Or maybe I left because I was like, okay, well, yeah, I don't really talk that often in their Discord. Like, I know I have a couple friends that I thought I was in their Discord, and I may have accidentally left. I do apologize. It's funny. We were literally, so just before Kira got in here, we were just saying, yeah, we're gonna go to bed after this. No, and then Kira comes along.
The art of combat must be practiced.
I feel like that's exactly what happened last night, though.
The canvas of war.
The murmur aims to choke you out. Not today. Preparing a life support capsule.
Alright, so I have to do some ground finishes. I sent you the speckless halo. Look at all those juicy red crits. So I have a question. Does it always say red crits? Even if it is your color is not red? Thank you, thank you, thank you. For what I needed to do, it's mid to high end because I'm getting back into programming. I want to get into 3D rendering and design. So when I looked up the specs for what Blender needs, Blender actually suggests anywhere between 64 to 128 gigs of memory. I was like, yeah, I can't afford that shit. And then the robotics program I use, it chews through things, so ooh. Damn it. That's not what I wanted. So yeah, so that's why I said it's spec wise, it is a strong PC, and I am extremely grateful for what I was able to afford to build. It's basically the culmination of 5 years of hard work. That is, so this PC is basically something that we've been working towards since I started streaming. Because when I started streaming, the laptop I had was pretty good, and then we quickly realized it was showing its age. Like within a year, it started showing its age. But I knew when I started streaming that I would want to sort of build a desktop PC.
You have but 60 seconds of life support remaining. When you are ready to return, the Sanctum is waiting for you. Seconds. Like a fish back in water, but with air.
No, you're breathing them even if you... Yeah, that is what I wanted. That exactly what you said. So what I did not want was an underpowered PC. I went through enough troubleshooting with enough friends, Creeper and some others that had power supply issues. It was literally a $50 difference between the 1,000 and the 1,500, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna save $50 and then say, well, yeah, shit, I should have gotten this. Now the thing is, a lot of the infrastructure here is supposed to, I'm hoping, to last 10 years. So yes, 5 years dating, but within 5 years, the most I should have to do is like upgrade some of the internals. So board, processor. I'm hoping the RAM should be reusable going forward unless we get DDR6 way sooner than expected.
It is done.
Tenno, our work goes on.
Before anything else around here, 6 or 7, yeah. So that's the thing. The only thing I can see myself upgrading, and that is either I've expounded its limits, or we've generated enough funds that we decide we want to upgrade for whatever reason, is that I may. So according to Intel, I think this board should be good for 1 more gen of processors. So when the next gen of processors drops, and if it's worthwhile upgrading, I may think about it then. Me, probably. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. We have literally one more gen on this socket type. Supposedly, they could change their minds. What do you want to get done, Gufu? You want to do some relics? We could crack some relics if it is you guys want to do some. Yeah, so we should be good for 1 more socket type. Well, not 1 more socket type, 1 more generation on the socket type. Because right now we're on the 2nd gen of the Ultra series. We may get Gen 3. But there's a high possibility they may say that, and then Gen 3 drops and they go, nah, new socket type. Well, you see, a lot of companies are saying gaming, whereas it was their most profitable venture years ago. Satana, hi, hello. How are you doing? But yeah, so whereas
Do not drink
gaming was the
you are incapable
driving force behind a lot of
to unstick your
upgrades
tongue
and
of your mouth the following morning.
future tech, we're now at the point of, I think we account for a single-digit percentage of the entire market share. Yeah, I'm tired myself. I did not get much sleep. Was it this morning I read it to you? Who did I read to this morning? Was it you? I think it was you. After I read it, I got like an hour of sleep. And then... Is it Farmer that has the electricity effect? Action 6. No. So the electricity effect is off of the weapon. See? Yeah, so I got like an hour of sleep and I got, was it like 2 hours this evening well, yesterday evening. And then I'm hoping to get about 3 hours after stream. I know. It is not healthy. I don't do it that often anymore. I used to a lot. My insomnia really acts up anytime I'm highly stressed. Once I'm highly stressed, yeah, my insomnia is... I'm not getting sleep. And it wasn't for lack of trying. Trust me, it wasn't for lack of trying. What's going to end up happening is that I'm going to end up crashing out. I'll make you guys a deal. I'll make you guys a deal. If we go, because we're already here, and we seem to be going, we'll probably go till 5 o'clock. I'll go for a half hour again. If I don't get sleep, I will take the night off and I will take like a melatonin and knock out. The reason I don't usually take the melatonin is that if I take that, the next day I'm going to be halfway useless. Melatonin does not get out of my system very easily. And I think it's a matter of the amount of sleep deficit that I'm running. Because it's basically a lifelong sleep deficit that I'm on. I ran the calculation once, and that was 5 years ago. To catch up on the amount of sleep that I'm lacking, I would have to sleep for about 2 years. I'd have to literally go into like hypostasis for 2 years. And that's 2 years of constant sleep. Not sleep for 8 hours for 2 years. No, that's 2 years of constant sleep I'm lacking. There's next to no humanly possible way of getting caught up on that. Well, there is. Because if it is you took... So if it is you slept for about a quarter more, no, 4 hours would be 1/6. I'd probably catch up on that in 12 years. If I consistently slept at 12 hours a day. Yeah, it's hell.
Operator.
It's quite literally hell.
Covered in blood. Safe and sound.
People think insomnia is just, oh no, I can't sleep. Yeah. Gufu, anything you need to get cracked? Let's crack some relics. Anyone want to come with? Let me search just a friend zone. I see a shard. she actually online or shit? Does she just have it open? You can boot up. All right. While Gufu decides what we're cracking. Thing is, question: do the colors look washed out for you guys? Like, it looks fine for me on my monitor. We still need an Okina Prime VP. Next thing I need to figure out and fix is the alignment of my peripherals. With I'm trying to get centered. Okay, so what I actually need to do is shift the whole damn monitor this way. That's what I was like, why is okay? No, I really need to invest in monitor mounts. That's why everything feels so off. Yeah. Okay, that's gonna take some redoing. I was like, why? So ever since I built the PC, I've been getting this kind of weird back pain, and I realized it's because I'm at a constant slight turn. Okay, I have one of the Neo, which I'm guessing is the radiated one. Prime one. And a whole bunch of the Axio 6, so we can do that Neo one more. We have room for one. Right. What is the Axie? We'll do that Neo because it's the only one I have. Or do I want it? You know what? I'll keep it. I'll keep it. Oh no, I still have the coupon. Ooh, I still have the coupon. If it's your last one, don't worry about it too much. You can run anything. I have 32 of them. Well, 31 now. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. You can ride if you want to. You can leave that trace behind. Because if I think at 32, we have a pretty decent chance. Oh, that's why I'm twisted as well, because yeah, 61. Yeah, see what I mean?
Accept your death, and you may
Streamers, my streamer people,
trust in your training.
where do you all usually put your mic? I feel like 5 years down and I still don't know exactly where I want to put my mic, because I feel like because of my stature, it always gets in the way.
Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Defeat the corrupted and use the reactant to help their relic. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Listen, I don't king shame, okay? So if that's what you're into, by all means.
The impure, the unworthy have no future.
Terminal hacked. Keep moving. We have got to find a terminal. Proceed and prepare. That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
You see, my problem is because it's a cardioid mic, it has to be side. Whereas, like, the other mics, you can put the front facing you. This has to be off to the side. So that's the first problem with this mic.
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend.
Come on, somebody give me a ground finisher.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
There we go. It's a dead game, but kind of fun. Okay, so what I'm hearing is I should ban 2. Understood. I don't know who the hell had it. Somebody had it. I don't know who.
I'm in, Tenno. This will
I've told you guys, never let me pick up the data mass. Listen, I get kill happy. There's a little bit of bloodlust in my veins. Just a little bit.
continue to defend. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Let me explain this to you, alright? My favorite pastime on PS2 was Bloody Palace mode on Devil May Cry 3. Bloodlust was my call sign in a few games. Well,
Area completed. Move on.
that's also the subtitle of one of my favorite anime, Vampire Hunter D. So yes, it is a huge part of who I am. Which is why when I met Anj and she had that same bloodlust, I was like, oh, I'm not so alone. Stating that there was a rumor of a legendary Pokemon.
Drop me in and defend our position.
So many Pokeballs thrown in the crash stream.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
How does that happen? I want a legendary Pokemon.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Did my internet drop?
They fought well. Good deaths all.
Warning signs.
We're out of the night and into the dawn. Still hanging on in a system on fire. Thanks to the good
By the way, make sure you guys clean your drops.
That's a thank you from Nora to you. Wherever you
Yeah. So the only thing I can think of, mic-wise, is if it is I got like one of the low profile mics that basically could put it like right here above the keyboard at it, because I know keyboards well enough. I don't need to look down at my keyboard, but I needed to not block my view of the. So if it is I got the monitor up just a little bit, got the mic forward, I could probably do that.
Operator, Ordis wonders, what are you thinking about?
All right, next upgrade for the stream would be that mic arm, because this is kind of uncomfortable. Yeah, and that's exactly what they did with it, is that they put it under the monitor and all right. Yeah. Son of a biscuit. I was looking. Buttons, you beat me to it. I was literally just looking at you and I was like, hey, we can go raid Buttons. Welcome in, hun. How are you? How was stream? How are the dinos treating you? Welcome in, everyone. Those of you new to the channel, my name is Ashir Tenchi, Trinidadian-based streamer, Warframe creator. I do play a lot of horror games, adventure games, quest games, RPGs. My brain is all of mush because I'm running on very limited sleep. I do apologize if I mush words right now. You didn't? Are you sure you didn't? I feel like it's something you do. But thank you so much for that raid, Hannah. I hope you had a good one. Those of you that don't know Buttons, she's a good friend of ours, also our lead dojo designer. So the dojo that we have, a lot of that was done by her. Understand, Tenchi needs to come do Arc. I don't know how come I never got into Arc, and here's why. Here's why. Hear me out. I grew up in the era of Jurassic Park, and I'm not talking Jurassic World and all of that. I mean OG Jurassic Park. Loved dinosaurs. Wanted to be a paleontologist when I was growing up. When I was in England, the one thing I went to every museum looking at was all the dinosaur fossils that I could. Oh shit, I full on dropped off. I dropped off. That's weird. It didn't even tell me that it dropped off. No, well, at that rate, so we're probably at stress test 8 or 9. The amount of VODs that I have right now, if you look at how many of them we had to restart, I think we're at I think we're actually at double digits. If we incremented by each one, I think we're actually at double digits. But I suspect that maybe I need to probably talk to my ISP. I may have to look into getting a different package. Oh, that's Posh Spice. I also grew up in the era of Bex, so.
Each enemy is more powerful than before. Only with true mastery of the Tenno arsenal will you succeed.
Void Fishers. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury?
You know what? Before we start God of War, do you know what game I need to finish? You know what game I need to finish? Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, that too. I feel I need to make a list of all the games I still need to finish, and we put it in Discord, and we hold me to it. I remember we started doing that about 2 years back, and we were getting through the lists. We had started getting through the list, and then we started adding to the list, and those go wherever I go, ma'am. But yeah, I think before we finish anything, because we did start that the other night. You see, my problem with that game, I get so distracted with so many different things in that game that it's like, ooh, shiny, ooh, shiny, ooh, shiny. I still have to finish the Fierce Deity armor. So I think that's what we'll focus on next time I'm playing it. Finishing off that Fierce Deity armor. Right, because that's what I was trying to do. I was hunting Lionels for their guts.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Stay focused.
Hey, Gofu, you want to be my guide for that night? I need to find all the Lionel spots and just get all their guts. Because I think I need like 6 and I only got 1.
Still working on it.
Yeah, but oh, also one of my favorite Capcom games, Dino Crisis. So again, I don't know how I managed to not get into Arc.
Area completed.
I also want to try to finish the Borderlands series. I feel like in order for me to accomplish all the games that I want to finish, I'd basically have to double my stream time, which is not impossible.
Terminal spotted. Upload and prepare.
I remember that I had it this time, don't worry.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Distant party.
Stay focused.
Oh, go for
There's a heavy unit approaching.
you getting a Switch too, or you're gonna wait?
Continue to defend.
You know, funny enough, one of the main reasons I want to get a Switch 2 has nothing to do with the games that are on it. It's the fact that it's getting the GameCube games. I never, and I mean this literally never, got to participate in the GameCube era. None of my friends had a GameCube. I got to kind of play Wii and Wii U, but GameCube never got to touch it.
Detecting a large security force heading your way. It's the Premier.
Firmly not getting a Switch 2. Why? Because of the bricking practices. I think that's a little bit of that's an overhanded approach that they took to it, though. Oh, come on.
They fought well.
Unless you switch sides to that, I'm never getting a Switch 2. My fiance and I were talking about it. We may think about getting one. There was a lot of drama regarding the Switch 2, like a lot of it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The blue took to the daggers very beautifully. I feel like I achieved what I wanted to. Very visualesque.
Operator, audit has been
Attacks of bad, damaging shots.
AI presets. You could say we forged a new connection.
Can't play on my normal search. I change it to yours to mention you can't sue them ever. Or lack of data security when transferring. Yeah, being forced to pay an extra $20 for games you already own. Now TOS stating bluntly that you no longer own your console or your physical. Yeah. I'll be honest, I really don't like the direction that the gaming industry is going. That whole you don't own your things. It's a very dangerous, it's a very, very, very dangerous slope that we're going down. Because here's what's going to start happening, right? And it started years ago, it started decades ago, I should say. You bought a game, you got a game. I remember Tekken 3. We spent hours, days, weeks unlocking characters. Tekken 4, Tekken 5, Tekken 6, all of those games. Then they started with the DLC, and I can only reference Tekken because that's a game that I was heavily invested in. Then you started with the DLC. So you buy a game, and now every year or so, you basically have to pay the cost of the game to get new characters. They started to be pretty okay with it in terms of it was basically characters that were unique, that were, it was new. Now they started to introduce where it's characters that were unlocked in last games. They're old characters, but now you're paying for them. So no, it's nothing new. It's now the old thing that you had in the last game. You now have to pay for this character. Then live service games are now starting to tell you, well, you have to pay an additional subscription fee. So in addition to paying for the game, you now have to pay an additional subscription fee to play the game. So you can play the game by yourself, but if it is you want to play with your friends, you have to pay an additional subscription fee.
All set.
And I remember when Sony was adamant about, they were not going to charge for PlayStation Online. Now we're at that juncture. All right, cool, fine. Now we're at this point where if a live service game is taken off the servers because it's not feasible to maintain the service anymore. It started with you no longer could access the game because you'd have to authenticate with the game. I've lost progress and money on live service games on mobile, which is why I don't do that anymore. Started with no ads since it's now established. Yeah, we have to pay an additional fee for no ads. Yeah. And I can't remember which company it was, but one of them is now telling you, in addition to no longer being able to access your games, if we take down the live service for this game, you have to destroy your copy of it. So you can't even keep it for memorabilia. You have to destroy your copy of it. No. I'm telling you flat out, no. Any game company ever tells me that shit, no. I'd love to see you enforce that. That one, I'd love to see them enforce. it'll basically be contraband to have, so that way one, you can't sell it openly. So like, let's say you see how like collector's items you sell on eBay and stuff like that. In about 10, and I feel like that's where they're trying to stop. It's like, we don't want people making thousands off of our game in future. No, I think it's more of an animosity where it's like, we don't want you benefiting off of a collector's edition of our game. So our game, you should not be able to sell for $10, $15, $20,000 because you have a copy of it. Take for example, do you know how much a PS3 console with PT sells for now?
Your enemies have grown fierce. Use all that you have learned.
There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic.
When I saw the numbers for that, I was like, wow.
A fissure.
And I'm upset with myself. I had the opportunity to download it and I didn't. I was like, yeah, I'll download it whenever I get around to it.
The enemies are dropping reactant. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. I need access to a terminal. Find one and patch me in. You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
Yeah, I was like, wait, who has it? And then I looked down on my character. I was like, oh shit.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
But yeah, at no point should the industry have ever gotten to the point that it is now, where
Working on it.
companies can now tell you, if you purchase something, you have to destroy it if we took live service off. Could you imagine a musician telling you, if I retire from music, you now have to destroy every copy of my records that you bought?
Terminal hacked. Keep moving.
But imagine Rick Moranis, when it is he decided to retire from acting to see about his kids. Imagine him turning around and telling movie studios, 1, you're never allowed to show my movies again. 2, you have to destroy every copy you have of any movie I acted in.
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
It's ludicrous. That's basically what it is. It makes no sense. It genuinely makes no sense.
finished here. Move on.
And people talk about it time and time again, and as much as they make a joke about it, you are basically being a hypocrite because you're doing the very same thing that you said you were against. Because on one hand, game companies were like, well, yeah, if it is you pirate, if you make a copy of something, that's the same as stealing. And now it's like, you don't own it, you're just paying for a subscription of it.
Here is a terminal.
Then me copying something was not stealing it.
I'm in, Tenno. This will be a moment.
I never understood that mindset that he did that with, though. Did they ever explain why he wanted that to be the case?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Was it that he hated his work?
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete. Watch yourself. Rainier are on the way.
I'll tell you flat out. You know what's one thing that never made sense to me? Single player live service games. That I need an internet connection for a single player game to authenticate. All right. As riveting as this conversation is, I have a meeting in the morning that's going to cost me if I don't get up and go to. Next transaction in pay games? Yeah. Yep. 100%. It's not just a thing, it's a huge thing. And it's starting to become more and more of a norm. Because I'll even say I was, and I will openly say it, I was sorely disappointed. I mean, granted, they gave us the option you could or you couldn't, right? But I was sorely disappointed in Resident Evil for doing that, because you basically gave people the option to not unlock everything through hard work. It was like, here, pay and unlock everything. Oh, so you could pay for additional currency that you can earn in the game just through. I understand, yes, you can not play the game for hours and have to grind, but then play the game on easy mode. Who can we raid to? I'm not even seeing any. I feel like all our regular people are getting ready for Tennocon. And I'm not. Play the game on stream, and that's the thing. Dear badly, I know highly found. Okay, so he basically wanted quality control. All right, that I can understand. All right. So do we have anyone online? Let me check the server. And this is exactly why it is I made sure I was in the server, because dude, even in that server, no one's on. Everyone's kind of prepping for Tennocon. Damn. I wanted to keep you guys in the Warframe directory so you could continue getting drops.
Nora here.
Spander!
Is that?
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
But listen, as you drift between the stars, Nora wants you to know you ain't alone. We're all of us a kind of family out here, ain't we? All of us. The multitudes.
Speaking of Warframe creators. Oh,
You need to remember
yeah, I need sleep.
it never troubles the wolf.
Spandy, do we have anyone that's online?
It never troubles the wolf.
Yeah, we could go to Neo. Is he actually on? No, the thing is, I know Neo sometimes does reruns. So I don't know if Neo is actually live. We could go to Neo. Yeah, he came in late. The internet dropped off. Ah, here's somebody. Oh, to bite me. Someone doing a... It's their affiliate anniversary. And they're a baby Tenno. I've not been here before. They seem kind of cool. So let's go say hi to them. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm so sorry to hear that though, Spandy. But guys, make sure to go follow Spandy so you'll know when next he's on. Hit him up some love. You know he needs it. Everybody always needs a little love and support. You too, but I'm gonna go try to crash out and get some sleep. I'm literally gonna try to force sleep. Have a good one. Alright, everybody. Take care. I may take tonight off, get some sleep. I may. Only if it is I don't get proper sleep and I feel like crap. Or I may do a short stream later tonight. We'll see. I'm gonna try to start back posting in the Discord when I'm going live and all of that. It's just that things have been so hectic and topsy-turvy I don't feel comfortable pinging everyone at 1 in the morning in the Discord. That's honestly and truly the reason. So I think next stream we'll talk again about adding back rules for people that don't mind being pinged at any hour. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.